Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is J1 Masho Samsudin. My matric number is D0118109194. I'm going to do a presentation about security alarm system for UTM student laptop. This is my final year project. Okay. In this presentation, I will talk about introduction, problem statement, objective, scope, project implementation, work plan, outcomes of the project and discussion, budget, and conclusion and recommendation. Okay, what is this project about? This project concerns laptop safety alarm device. The most basic definition of any security system is literally a method by which something is secured by means of a system of components and devices that interwork. In this case, this security system is the networks of integrated electronic devices that work with a central control panel to protect against thief and other intruder potential. With the use of an ultrasonic sensor, this project completely prevents our laptop from thief. The project is very affordable and can be built by anyone. This project will use Arduino Uno board and ultrasonic sensor as the main part of the project. Using the ultrasonic sensor, the device can detect if the laptop is moving as someone removes it from the table. When a movement is detected by the ultrasonic sensor, it sends a signal to Arduino and then the buzzer switch on to warn the people around to catch the thief. The whole system is battery powered, for example using power banks, so that it can be easily portable to everywhere, or it can get power supply from plug nearby. Okay, about the security alarm system. Okay, basically, a security alarm system is a system designed to detect intrusion, unauthorized entry into a building or other areas such as home or school. Security alarms are used in residential, commercial, industrial, and military properties for protection against burglary or property damage, as well as personal protection against intruders. Security alarm in residential areas show a correlation with decreased thief. Car alarms likewise help protect vehicles and their contents. Prisons also use security systems for control of inmates. Some alarm systems serve a single purpose of burglary protection. Combination systems provide both fire and intrusion protection. Intrusion alarm system may also be combined with closed-circuit television surveillance (CCTV) system to automatically record the activity of intruders. And main interface to access control system for electrically locked doors. System range from small, self-contained noisemakers to complicated multi-relay system with computer monitoring and control. It may even include two-way walls which allow communication between the panel and monitoring station. Okay, for the history, the first alarm system to be placed in service is in 1853 by Augustus Russell Pope, that invented the first electromagnetic alarm device in Boston, MA on 21st of June. Up to this level, most people rely on noise from shocked animals and watching dogs or mechanical rings to capture any intruders. So, after a few decades, a modern high-tech warning system is on the rise in major warning technology advances in the 20th century. In the Second World War, there is an alarm system which is Callahan's emergency call box design that had become more affordable to use for medical services, police, and fire departments. In particular, the 80s and 90s were marked by the modernization, in which alarm system became a regular feature of building protection. The first wireless alarm device came on the market at the end of the day and revolutionized alarm technology as well as functional level until gradually the inevitable tangle of cables passed away. Okay. Security alarm system in industry. Passive infrared sensor (PIR) are electronic instruments used in certain security warning systems to detect movement from an infrared emitting source, usually a human body. This radiation is invisible to the human eye but may be detected by electronic device for that purpose. An intruder entering the protected area is detected when a Fresnel lens or a mirror segment focuses on the infraround energy emitted from the body of the intruder and overlaps a portion of the chip that had previously looked at some much cooler protected area component. The PIR is one of the most common detector used in household and small business settings. as it provides inexpensive and reliable function. Okay, ultrasonic detector is most commonly used in industrial applications for the detection of hidden tracks, metal discontinuities, composites, plastics, ceramics, and water level detection. For this reason, the law of physics which indicate the propagation of sound wave through solid material were used because ultrasonic sensors use sound rather than light for detection. Ultrasound sensors are used in distance measuring application. Okay, the problem statement for my project is, so the security system for laptop nowadays is very important as the number of crimes are increasing every day, especially in Utah itself. There has to be something that can keep our laptop safe. The security system present in the market, but they are not easily available for everyone because it is very expensive and not affordable to everyone. Therefore, to prevent this problem, I intend to provide a solution by constructing a cost-efficient electronic system that has the capability of sensing the motion of intruder and setting off the alarm. The basic idea of this project is that all the bodies generate some heat energy in the form of infrared which is invisible to human eyes, but it can be detected by the motion sensor and ultrasonic sensor. Besides, the user can also get a notification if someone trying to steal the laptop. Okay, the objective of this project is to show a simple prototype of how the security system can be made by everyone to prevent laptops to be stolen in UTM, especially in hostel, to detect motion by using the ultrasonic sensor. Okay, scope of this project is, this research focuses on improving laptop alarm system. This project aims to provide users with a knowledge of how to take better care of laptops by using ultrasonic sensor and buzzer. This system's idea is to warn users if any intruders attempt to steal the laptop at minimal cost. When the ultrasonic sensor senses a motion, it sends a signal to Arduino and then the buzzer turns on to warn the people around. Basically, this project is very suitable for UTES students as a lot of laptops have been stolen throughout the year. Every end of the semester, there will be an average of 3 laptops were stolen a day. This is so bad as most of the students could not afford to buy a new laptop. Okay, the completion of this project requires steps based on the flowchart. First phase is to analyze and study, finding some relevant knowledge for the topic chosen. Knowledge is learned from study, articles and web pages. After that, the simulation circuit is created to look at the simulation result using multiple software such as Tinkercad and Proteus A Professional. The components they are being using were bought from Shopee. The circuit is generated on the breadboard to ensure that the components work fine. If an issue arises with the design circuit, further research can resolve it. To test circuit operation, the circuit is supplied with a 5-volt power supply. Then the prototype of our laptop with ultrasonic sensor. The final step is to recheck the chain. If not working properly, troubleshoot the circuit and redo the step. Okay, this is the flowchart of my project. Okay, appropriate tools and equipment are needed to generate the circuit for this project. In addition, all function and component installation steps need to be taught to be complete the project. With the help of online research, the project is managed to build with a design that is very simple and affordable. This design can be easily built by anyone. Okay, for the project implementation, the ultrasonic sensor schematic circuit in ICs consists of a combination of transmitter and ultrasonic receiver working at the same frequency. If something is moving in the area covered in, the fine balance of the circuit is disrupted and the alarm is activated. The ultrasonic circuit is highly reactive and can be modified to reset itself automatically or to remain activated until it resets manually after a warning. The ultrasonic sensor connect the VCC and ground to the Arduino and then connect the trigger pin and echo pin to Arduino pin 12 and pin 13. The Arduino Uno is linked to both the power supply and field. Connect the negative terminal to the ground for buzzer and the positive terminal to Arduino pin 8. Then connect the cathode of the ground for LED and the anode with 220 ohm resistor. Connect the second resistor pin with Arduino pin 6 as shown in the schematic. The circuit has been simulating and testing on the breadboard already. So the parameter for this project is to ensure that the laptop is secure from any thief and able to detect any movement created by the laptop early, which means before they steal the laptop. Overshadowed mounting of safety system sensor and stability with respect to electromagnetic interference. Okay, the equipment needed for this project is first and foremost, I am using the ultrasonic sensor HCSR 04. It is detectable to transparent object, resistant to small particles, and detectable complex shape object. Other than that, I also use a resistor. Resistor is electrical or electronic components which can withstand current flow through the resistor. Other than that, the LED. The LED is used to light up when the ultrasonic sensor sense the distance change of the laptop and will automatically turn on with the buzzer. So the Arduino Uno R3. The Arduino has an extensive community of support that makes working with abandoned electronic a very simple way to get started. The R3 is the third and the most recent version of Arduino Uno. Buzzer. When controlled, it creates a continuous beep. Breadboard. Breadboard is a plastic rectangular board with a bunch of tiny holes within it. These holes allow you to easily insert electronic components to prototype, meaning to build and test an early version of an electronic circuit such as this one with a battery, switch, resistor, and LED. Power bank. This is the power supply I use for this project. This is the program code for this project. It is very simple and not too hard to be understand. Okay, the limitation for this project. Due to the nature of the research question and the limited use of alternative ultrasonic sensor, this research was based on largely qualitative research method. The research is still giving yet the best result itself. Upon the guidance from the internet, I managed to completely use the ultrasonic sensor in the development for this project. Not only that, the use of Arduino also led to some difficulties for me. As for me, an electrical student, the use of programming is still new for me. Even though I am still new to the programming, the output is still the best I get because the malfunction of the ultrasonic sensor, it makes the project not functioning well. After the program is being edited, the project managed to function perfectly. Other than that, because of the restricted movement order RMO, I faced difficulty to buy all the components needed. But thanks to all the sellers from Shopee, I still managed to buy all the equipment even have to wait for about 2 weeks. But it is okay as I really understand that the situation now and the frontliners are helping us fighting against the COVID-19. Furthermore, I still need a guidance of quality of the security alarm system. So this is my work plan as I assemble all of my work plan in Gantt chart. As you can see, I start my project since week 1 until week 13. Okay, outcome of the project. Okay, as you can see, when the simulation is off, nothing function. Okay, when the simulation is on and the laptop is put above the ultrasonic sensor, the buzzer and the LED will not turn on as the laptop is still safe. After the laptop is taken away, the buzzer and the LED will immediately turn on and the buzzer will produce a very loud noise. Okay, this is the overview of the project. Okay, the pros for my project is energy efficiency. This project only using the power bank as the main power supply, saving money. When the laptop is not stolen, we can save money from buying a new one. Comfort. Every time we leave our hostel, we will feel very easy when we know that our laptop is secure. Reduce cases. Thieves will not try to steal any laptop when they know that the alarm will alert all the people nearby. And the cons for this project is power bank's battery may be exhausted. After a long period of usage, the battery in power bank will not last long if it is only has a very small amperage. False alarm. If somebody accidentally hit the laptop and the laptop is not being sensed by the sensor, the alarm automatically will trigger and giving false alarm. Okay, the budget for my project is the total of 68 ringgit and 1 cent. Okay, in the conclusion, security alarm system is very important and must be taken seriously. As the word says, don't cry over a spilled milk. To talk about the laptop that have been stolen nowadays in UTEM, it can be said nearly 5 laptops being missing for every end of the semester. It is really sad that our precious laptop being stolen and it is really expensive to buy a new one. Nothing we can do if our laptops being stolen unless we can handle the thief and take them to the police to take further action. With the help of my invention, I really hope that this type of case will reduce and can ensure our laptop safety. Even though the opportunity for the laptop to be stolen is still high, I am sure most of the thieves will think twice to steal the laptop when they hear the alarm to start beeping. Okay, here are some recommendations for my project. Even though this project seems to be working perfectly, it still needs some improvement, as we all know that the bad guys won't bother if the alarm is still on. We can add a camera and a spotlight that will act as a CCTV that can capture the thief face. This method will help us to recognize the thief and can easily red-handed the thief after that. Other than that, we can make the security alarm give notification to us via our smartphone. The notification then will alert us and we can take further action to call someone in our hostel in order to stop the thief. We also can attach a spray pen that will spray the pen when the laptop is stolen. The pen can leave marks on the thief body, parts and clothes. And just after that, UTEM security can do a spot check in every room in order to catch the thief. With the pen stain is permanent, it is hard for the thief to remove the pen in a split second. Yes, he still can remove it with thinner, but how will he find it in the campus as the thinner is not necessary to be bring in a hostel? Within a period of time, the thief will soon be caught and the laptop can be returned to its owner. A pepper spray is also good to be added. With the same working principle of the spray pen, we can place it at an average eye height. The pepper will give a burning sensation to the thief's eye and immediately will leave the place. We also can make that the security system immediately call the police station nearby when the laptop is stolen. To be added on, we can program that the door in the room automatically being closed and locked soon after the alarm triggers. After being locked in the room, the thief can immediately be caught and can be taken to the police station to be punished for their wrong action. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening to my talk.